Hi, welcome everybody. This is Rachel Lucas. I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me. So if you can, please go ahead and say hello in the comments. Let me know that you are able to hear me. So welcome to How to Tutor Your Students Online. So again, I'm Rachel Lucas, and I'm just trying to make sure everybody can hear me. All right, okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're doing this. Okay, so welcome to How to Tutor Your Students Online. For those of you that are new, I'm Rachel Lucas. I am the founder of techforworldlanguageteachers.com, and I'm also the founder of the Facebook group Tech for World Language Teachers. By the way, if you are interested in getting more free tech tools, I do have a free ebook called Teacher Tech Tools, 18 must-have tech tools for world language teachers, and you can get that at teacherstechtools.net. If at any moment you have a question, be sure to ask in the comments. Share with your teacher friends. So if you know of anyone that's interested in learning this, go ahead and tag them and have them come on over so they can go ahead and ask their questions. Now I'm going to pause and check because I see a comment. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Okay, hi Jimmy. All right, so we got people that can hear me. Awesome. All right, so share with your teacher friends, tag them, tell them to come on over that we are live now. And I would also like to invite you, if you're not a member of our free Facebook group, to come on over and join. We have over 2,500 members. It's a great place to get support, get ideas, and free resources. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So let me show you what we're going to be learning today. So here's a sample website that I created just so that to show you guys what we're going to be learning about today. And I'm actually going to go to the preview mode so you can get a better idea. So a couple of months back, I did a live online tutoring session with my students, and it was a really big hit. And what I used Google Hangouts. I use via YouTube, and I'm going to show you how to set that up. And I used a back channel called Today's Meet as my chat room. So what happened is when students visited my classroom website, they saw something like this, and it had a little bit more instructions of what to do. So if they press right here, when we went live, they would get to see the live tutoring session. And if they didn't want to participate live, be on screen, they could participate and ask questions in the chat box. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do right now. So let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. So go ahead and type in the chat box right now and let me know, yes, this is something I'd be interested in. And yeah, also let me know if you've ever done a live tutoring session yourself. I would love to see if you have and how you've gone about it. Go ahead and let us know in the chat box right now. All right, so awesome. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you exactly how to set this up. So I'm going to walk you through how I set up this right here and also the chat box. So let's go ahead and go to YouTube. The first thing is you're going to need to have a YouTube channel. So here we are in my YouTube channel, Tech for World Language Teachers. And I'm going to go ahead and go to Creator Studio. All right, and now that I'm in Creator Studio, I'm going to go ahead and go to Live Stream. All right, so we're going to click on Live Stream. And this is going to take us to where we're going to. So I'm having Laura is asking, am I going to share a replay of this video? Yes, this is a Facebook Live, so the replay will be automatically posted. So you guys can go ahead and share this with your teacher friends once this is done. You guys can share with your teacher friends and watch the replay as many times as you would like. You can also tag your teacher friends now and let them know we are live to come on over. Okay, so once we're here, we're going to create a new event. So we're going to click on where it says events, click on that. And we're going to come up here where it says new events, click there. And now we're going to go ahead and give our tutoring session a name, okay? So let's say that I want to practice, since I'm a Spanish teacher, I want to maybe practice subject pronouns with my students. So I'm going to give that a name. So subject pronouns. Right? And we're going to set the date. Now, my tutoring session is going to be, let's say I want it to be on Thursday, the 17th, and I want it to start at 7 p.m. So let's go ahead and set that up. And let's say I want it to end around 8 p.m. or 8:30. So we have to pick the same date. Okay, so let's pick that. And then I'm going to say it's going to end around 8:30 p.m. Okay. All right. And you can give it a description if you like. Learn how to use subject pronouns. Okay. Now, because I do this for my students, I don't like it to be public. I like it to be unlisted. And you want to select where it says quit using Google Hangouts on air. So you want to do that. So kind of take a quick look at it. So make sure your title's there. Make sure, see right here, I have an error. It says today and for start date, and I need to go back and make sure it's the day that I want, May 17th at 7, and I want it at 7 p.m., not 7 a.m. So just make sure little things like that. And then we want it to end on the same date about an hour and a half later. All right, so once you kind of glanced it over and you've got all that set up, you're going to go ahead and hit create event. All right, so there is my event right there, and there it is. So if you click on this link right here, it's going to open up the window that you're going to see. So right now, we're going to go ahead and share. I'm going to show you how to take this video. I'm going to refresh it so you guys can see it. All right, so that's what it looks like. So it says live in 47 hours. So we're going to take this and we're going to embed this in our website, okay? So we're going to click share, and we're going to click embed. We're going to come and grab this code right here. So we do that by clicking copy. And now we're going to come back to our website, okay? So I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to home. And I'm going to come up here where it says embed. Again, I am using Google Sites for this example, but if you have a WordPress site or whatever, Wix, it would be the similar process, okay? Hi, Sin, I see you. All right, awesome. Okay, so let me go ahead and click on embed. And usually I do like a text box, and I give it a title, and I say live. Or like, what did we say we're doing? We're subject pronoun tutoring. All right, I'm going to create another text box because later on, I'm going to copy this text box, and I'm going to say, join us here. And I'm going to show you why I'm doing that in a minute, because later on, I'm going to show you, you can also have your students join you on live through the join link. And I'm actually going to share that join link with you guys in a little bit. It's going to be interesting because I've never done 2 lives in at the same time. So we're going to see what happens. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We're about to find out. But anyway, so let's go ahead and embed our video. So we're going to click right here where it says this embed code. We're going to say embed. And we're going to click on Embed Code, and we're going to post it there. And we'll hit Next. And we're hitting Insert, and there's our video right there, okay? So now the next step is for us to do our today's meet link. So I'm going to come back to the join link in a minute because I don't want to, once I do that, it's going to be different. So let's go to our chat, create our chat box. And for that, I'm using a free service called Today's Meet. So Today's Meet is a back channel that allows students, you can use it in class live, or like this online via like we're doing, and it allows you to create like a chat room that only your students have access to. You can give it a password. You can do that. Now, to password protect it, you do have to pay, and I don't know if it's $5 a month or a year. I can't remember, but I haven't done that. I just do like I just do it for free, and it worked for me. All right, so let me show you how to create a room. So let's say I want to do subject. I'm going to go ahead and pick a room name, and let's say Lucas, subject pronoun, or I don't know, Spanish. Oops. Subject. Okay, so let's just say we want it to be, that's quite a long name, but you get the idea. So when you see the little green check mark, that means that name is available. The next step is you can select how room to keep the room open, how long to keep it open. You can do it for an hour, 2 hours, 8 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or even 1 year. Now, this part is really important. Once you pick which time frame you want your room to be open, you cannot change it. So just make, keep that in mind, that if you're going to do this for this tutoring session, how long do you want to keep it open? I do it per room, and I only use it, like for instance, like the last tutoring session I did, I left it open for like 8 hours or 1 day, and then the room kind of closed up. And once it's closed, it cannot reopen. You'll have to create a new room. Okay. So let's say I'm going to say 1 day just to keep it easy. And I'm going to put anyone can join. The reason I do it, anyone can join, because I do this securely through my own website, and I only send this out to my students. So I'm not worried about trolls or, other people. So yeah, and that way they don't have any issues logging in. They're like, oh, I couldn't log in or something like that. So I try to eliminate any barriers. So, and that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and say open room. All right. And here it's where it says listen, that is the chat box, and talk. So right here we have to kind of sign in, and let's put our nickname, or we can say Rachel or whatever nickname, or your real name or whatever. That's my real name. We're going to say join, and you can type and like say hi. And that's it. So you can see what's going on. Now you can kind of customize this a little bit by coming down here and clicking. And it shows the speaker colors and all of that. And now the next step is for us to take this and embed it into our website. So we're going to do that by clicking right here where it says embed. We're going to click there. We're going to click on live stream, and we're going to click on other, because that's going to allow us to, because it's got options. Like if you have a WordPress site, you're going to click here. If you got Modo or Haku, but since we are dealing with Google, we're going to click other. Then we're going to come over here. We're going to come and copy this, and we're going to head back to our website. And once again, we're going to come to where it says embed, and we're going to click on that. We're going to click on embed. We're going to paste it, and we're going to hit next. Now we're going to hit insert. All right, so just to kind of give you an idea what this looks like, let's come to our preview window, and so you can get an idea of what your students are going to see on the other side. So here's starting to take shape right here, and you can see what it looks like right there. And so if they were to come to your website before this starts and they click on the play window, they're going to it's going to show them that, we're going to go live in 47 hours. All right, so I'm going to pause right now to see if there are any questions before I continue so far. And the next thing I'm going to show you is actually how to, how to share the link for people if they want to join live. And you're actually going to get to join live in a little bit. We're going to test that out, and we're going to see how that works, having a Facebook Live and a YouTube Live in a minute. So who knows what's going to happen? We'll see. All right, so Sydney says that's awesome. Good, I'm glad. Can you put this in Google Classroom? If Google Classroom allows you to kind of view the window, yeah, you can definitely share the links. And if it allows you to see the video, then yes, you can absolutely put it in Google Classroom. Okay, so we're going to continue. So the next thing that I'm going to show you is how to share the join link and how to put that on your website. So let's go back to YouTube. We're going there to our live event. So let me click right now on here. I'm going to go ahead to start Hangout on air. So we're not going to quite start it yet, but I'm going to show you how to set this up. So you're going to see me actually in a minute. All right. So I should come on. Oh, so now it says end another call. So ending other call. All right. So now I'm right here. Hi, everybody. Okay. Now, if you don't want to be on camera, you can go ahead and do that. Okay. So it's all good. So if I want to be back on, oops, I muted myself. If I want to be back on camera again, I just do that. Okay. Now, let me show you how to share this link. You're going to come right here to the little plus sign. And by the way, do you see how at the bottom, I'm going to kind of scroll this up if I can. Oh, you can't see it because I got, oh, you should be able, you guys can see it. Do you see how it says start broadcast? That's what you're going to click so that you can start your broadcast. But right now, let me show you how to, if you want your students to join you and participate live, you can do that. So let me show you how to do that. So we're going to click on invite people. And you see this link right here. That's what you're going to take, and you're going to copy that and share it with your students. Now, what I do, I'm going to kind of come back here to my website. What I do, see how I click, how I said join here. I come here and I highlight this, and I click on this link thing, and I paste it and hit apply. And so now I'm going to publish this, and I'm going to preview it. And now the students could join me by clicking this link right here. Okay, I'm not going to click it because it's going to, you know, well, let me click it just to show you. But see how it's going to take me right there? I'm going to get out of there because I don't want to have two windows open. So that is how you do it. So I'm probably going to have to go back to my thing, make sure I'm not on two calls. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to share that same link with you guys. Who would like to join me live? Let me know if you want to join me live. Let me know in the comments. Who wants to try to see what happens if we try to do a Google Live Hangout with Facebook Live? We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that there's not like a bunch of feedback and stuff. All right, so let me know if you want to try it, and I'm going to share the link. And I would have to go back to my Facebook page. Cindy's okay. So Cindy wants to do it. She's raising her hand. All right, so let me come. This is going to be weird because I'm going to have to go to my Facebook page, which I'm live at. All right, let me type it in a comment here. It's going to look a little bit crazy, but there it is. I just sent you the link, you guys. It's in the comments. So let's go ahead and have some people join. I'm going to get on. Again, this is going to be quite interesting, you guys. I've never done this before, so bear with me. So let's, all right, so Cynthia's on. Hola, Cynthia. Hi. So this is kind of what your students would experience right here, okay? So hi, who else is going to join us? Let's see. We got a couple people. Who else is going to join us on the Google Hangout? It says, I want to watch because my family members are running around. Okay, that's fine. All right. Hi, Jimmy. So see how, and this was so much fun, you guys, when I did this with my students. So let me show you. I'm going to try to find myself. Okay. So if you want, you see how the screen is switching back and forth. So if you don't want it to do that, you can come and like, oops. You can kind of press it, and notice how I pressed on myself, and now it's going to stay stuck there instead of like moving back and forth, okay? So Jim is still on the screen, and he can still see me and all that, but now it's not switching back and forth. Let me see. Say something, Jimmy, so we can show them that it's not going to switch. Jim is still on the screen, and he can still see me and Okay, so notice that he spoke and it didn't switch. Now, if I take myself off of here, now, Jimmy, try saying something now. See, notice how it switched now. So if you want to keep it from doing that back and forth, just highlight. See how that box is highlighted, and it will prevent all that moving back and forth from happening, okay? All right, so now I'm going to show you how to share your screen. And you can hear, I'm going to probably try to mute myself here. I'm going to show you how to share your screen. Oh, this is crazy. All right, so let me super quick show you because we have double feedback. Mute myself here. I'm going to show you how to share your screen. Oh, this is crazy. All right, so let me super quick show you because we have double feedback. All right, and so right here is how you can see how I've got my presentation? That is how you would share your screen with people right there. So notice I started this presentation earlier. That's how you would share it. So I'm actually going to end the Google Hangout because we have the double feedback. Thank you, Jimmy, for hopping in and participating. So I'm actually going to stop sharing. I'm actually not going to end it, but I'm going to stop. Yeah, I still got the double feedback, so I'm going to get rid of it. Adios, Jimmy. All right, so I'm still live on Facebook, I hope. Yes, I am. Okay, so I did not hang that up. So yeah, that's, you can see, guys, it's pretty easy, you know, and it's really, it was so much fun doing this presentation, the online tutoring session with my students. They loved it. They liked the fact that they were able to, some of them, be on the screen and interact, and we got to, they got to speak to each other and all that. I was able to have students from different classrooms because I have, you know, I teach some classes on A days and some on B days, and they were able to kind of collaborate and interact, even though they were in different classes. So they really, really liked that as well. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is, let's say you want to do a presentation, you want to share and teach something, and you need like an online whiteboard, but you don't want to pay because, you know, we don't want to pay because we're teachers. We are in limited budgets. So there's a really awesome tool called classroomscreen.com. This thing is so cool, you guys. It's like an awesome classroom management tool, and you can share, you can change the screen. Let's go to the little penguins. You can change the background. It's got lots of different things. I like to use the stoplight a lot. I use champs in my classroom. So like I do level 0. That means there's no movement. The yellow means limited movement, etc. So to get rid of it, you just click on this again. I use the timer a lot. Like for instance, yesterday, we were doing where they were having to write a script, a dialogue in Spanish, and I gave them a limited amount. They had to get in groups of 4, and they had a limited amount, and I had this kind of showing, and they knew they needed to get it together and work together, and it actually ended up turning out really well. Afterwards, they had to present their dialogues to the class. So having that timer going, they're like, oh, we got to hurry. So that worked really well. I'm going to get rid of this, but let me show you the whiteboard feature. So there's actually 2. There's this little baby whiteboard one. You just click on it, or you can click on the big one, and you can come right here. So I'm using my mouse. So let's say La Casa. Now you kind of have to get used to it. It's better if you have those, you know, kind of like those pencil things. That's actually easier. Now you can change the color if you want. You can, you know, do that. You can change the thickness of it. If you want to make it bigger, click on the little plus sign and it makes it bigger. Or you can click the minus sign and make it smaller. So right there. You can change the background. If you don't like that background, you can change it to the black background. You can change it to no background where it'll have the picture. You can have the little you know, squares, or the little lines. So we're going to go back to this. Now to clear this, you go ahead and click the little X and it takes it away. All right. So that's basically it, you guys. I'm going to pause to see if there are any questions because in case. So Sydney's like, OMG, awesome. Rachel is saying that is so great. Jimmy's like, that was weird but fun. It was fun, Jimmy. Thank you so much for participating. So yeah, so I'm going to pause to see if there are any questions before we kind of wrap things up. So just to kind of recap, you guys, the tools that we talked about today were, I used Google Sites, but again, you can use any website. I personally use WordPress for my classroom website, but if you use Wix or any other site that you might have, it works the same. It's the same process. You just embed in there. For the chat room, I use Today's Meet. It's free. And for the white screen, classroomscreen.com. So I'm going to go ahead and see if there are any questions. So Rachel's like, thank you. I have been waiting for this for free. Yes, you're welcome, Rachel. My pleasure. All right, so it doesn't seem like there are any questions. By the way, if you do have questions, if for some reason I did not see your question live, go ahead and still put your question in the comments. I will go ahead and keep checking the comments for the next 48 hours. If you're somebody watching the replay, go ahead and still post your question, you know, in the comments. And I will go ahead and check it. So again, just to recap, you guys, we use Google Sites, Today's Meet, and Classroom Screen. So yes, my pleasure for providing the free resources. So guys, if you found this useful, be sure, and if you want to get notified of when I do live trainings like these, you will want to go ahead and like our Facebook page, Tech for World Language Teachers, and make sure you follow. Feel free to share it with your friends. If you're not a member of our awesome Facebook group, why the heck not? Come over and join us. We have such an awesome community of over 2,500 members who just really support each other, and we share ideas and resources. So I would love to invite you to be a part of it. So come on over and join us. So, okay. So Cindy is saying, so the video portion of the tutoring is done with YouTube, or it's YouTube Hangouts, live using live Hangouts, quick Hangouts on air. Yes, it's both, but that's just how you set it up. You set it up through YouTube. They used to change it. It used to be years ago that you would go through Google Plus, and that's how you would set up your Hangouts, and now you do it through YouTube. Yes, Cindy. All right, guys. So thanks so much, everybody, for coming. That was so much fun, especially getting to do, I wasn't sure what was going to happen because I do Facebook Lives, and I've done the YouTube Hangout Lives, but I've never done both together. So that was lots of fun. And thanks, big shout out to Jimmy for coming on and helping out with that. So Rachel says, I can't wait to see how Classroom Screen works up close. Oh, thank you, Rachel. My pleasure. All right, guys. So again, if you want more trainings like this, be sure to like and follow us. And also, if you do want the my free copy of my ebook, it's called 18 Must-Have Tech Tools for World Language Teachers. So it'll also add you to my email list, which you'll get notified of free trainings like these. By the way, I have some really exciting things coming. So for the summertime, in the next few weeks, you are gonna wanna be in my on my email list, because I have some really awesome, exciting things coming. If you enjoy this, then you're gonna enjoy some of the things that I have planned up, collaborating with other people, and some things that you guys have been asking for, that I'm going to go ahead and delivering that to you guys. So be sure you keep coming, checking the group, and checking, if you're not in my email list, make sure you get on it so you can be notified of that. So yes, thank you. All right. So thanks, guys. So I'm so glad that everybody got to come and participate. That was so much fun. And I hope to see you in the Facebook group, Tech for World Language Teachers. All right. And if you have any questions, still ask them in the comments. I will keep checking. All right. Thanks. Bye.